Good morning, Cullman, and thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Dustin Isom, and today is Monday, December 30th. Coming up on Cullman Today, America mourns the loss of former President Jimmy Carter at age 100. An EMT course is being offered at Good Hope Volunteer Fire Department. And Wallace State Community College celebrates a banner year with national recognition and record enrollment. All this plus sports, weather, and more, but for now, let's dive into the top stories happening in Cullman today. America is mourning the loss of former President Jimmy Carter, who passed away yesterday at the age of 100. Carter died on Sunday, December 29th, surrounded by his family in his hometown of Plains, Georgia. President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden released a heartfelt statement saying, "Today, America and the world lost an extraordinary leader, statesman, and humanitarian." Jimmy Carter, the 39th President of the United States, was known for his compassion and moral clarity. Throughout his life, he worked to eradicate disease, forge peace, advance civil and human rights, promote free and fair elections, and support those less fortunate. His dedication to public service continued long after his presidency, through his humanitarian efforts with the Carter Center and Habitat for Humanity. In their statement, the Bidens added, "He was a man of great character and courage, hope, and optimism. The love shared between Jimmy and Rosalind Carter is the definition of partnership, and their humble leadership is the definition of patriotism." President Biden announced that there will be an official state funeral held in Washington, D.C., to honor Carter's lifetime of service to the nation. Details of the funeral arrangements have yet to be released. Up next, Rapid Response Training LLC is hosting an emergency medical technician course at the Good Hope Volunteer Fire Department beginning January 4th. The program aims to equip participants with essential skills for providing basic life support in emergency situations. Classes will start at 6 p.m. and run through March 29th. The comprehensive EMT course covers vital topics such as patient assessment, airway management, trauma care, and handling medical emergencies. The $1,100 tuition includes the EMT 12th edition textbook, background check, drug screening, class polo shirt, NREMT initial exam fee, badge, and physical exam. For those needing assistance, payment plans are available. This program is ideal for individuals looking to pursue careers in emergency medical services through fire departments, EMS agencies, hospitals, or law enforcement. Rapid response training emphasizes mentorship, competitive pricing, and commitment to quality education. Spaces for the EMT course are limited, and early registration is encouraged. To learn more or enroll, visit rapidresponsetraining.us, call 205-210-8968, or email info@rapidresponsetraining.us. And finally, in our top stories this morning, Wallace State Community College is celebrating one of its best years in history. Under the leadership of President Dr. Vicki Karlwicks, the college has been named one of the 10 national finalists for the prestigious 2025 Aspen Prize for Community College Excellence, the first Alabama community college to achieve this honor. This fall, Wallace State experienced record-breaking enrollment with 6,473 students registered, surpassing the previous record set in 2010. The college also announced more than $55 million in capital investments to enhance educational facilities and expand program offerings in the coming years. In November, the Wallace State Future Foundation set a fundraising record at the 20th Student Investment Luncheon, raising $385,000 for scholarships for Wallace State students. Nearly $180,000 was generated through 7 new scholarships. $146,000 came from event sponsorships, and over $60,000 was raised during live and silent auctions. Additionally, the college announced more than $3 million in new grants from the Alabama Community College System, the Gene House Foundation, TVA, and the NJCAA Foundation. A significant $1.5 million congressional earmark was secured through Congressman Robert Adderholt's office for a new Advanced Technology Center for electric and autonomous vehicles. An economic impact study revealed that for every dollar invested in Wallace State, over $11.50 is returned to society. The college adds approximately $212.6 million to the local economy annually and supports more than 3,300 jobs across its four-county service area. In addition to academic achievements, Wallace State announced significant expansions, including a new $35 million STEM Gateway building that will house first-year student programs and a new facility for the Automotive Technology program. The college also launched new programs related to electric vehicles and opened a workforce training center in Cullman earlier this year. Athletics at Wallace State also had a stellar year, with teams securing multiple conference championships. The college is adding new sports programs, bringing the total number of teams to 14. With national recognition and substantial growth, Wallace State continues to provide outstanding opportunities for students to pursue their education and career goals. And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up next, we'll recap West Point's thrilling victory in the Christmas Tournament's finals. Sports is up next. Welcome back. In sports today, we're diving into the exciting action from West Point's big tournament win. After defeating East Lawrence and Corner on Thursday and Friday, West Point was back on the court to play Decatur Heritage in its Christmas Tournament finals Saturday afternoon. The Warriors trailed by 3 at halftime, but outscored the Eagles 27-8 in the third quarter to come from behind and collect a 68-52 win. A three-pointer from the Eagles gave them a 39-35 lead early in the third, but Jay Lamar drilled a pair of threes to put West Point in front, 41-39. 5 straight points from Decatur Heritage gave the lead back to the Eagles at 44-41. That's when the Warriors took over the ball game. Lamar started things off with a short jumper, and Nolan Franklin scored on a driving layup to give West Point a 45-44 lead. Maddox Chapman drilled a jumper from the free throw line, and Lamar added a layup, while Jackson Shelton nailed a jumper of his own to make it 52-44. Franklin turned a steal into an easy basket, and Lamar knocked down a three to make it 58-44. The Warriors ended up outscoring the Eagles 27-8 in the third quarter and took a 60-44 lead into the final period. Shelton added 2 more baskets in the paint to widen the lead to 64-47. Chapman added a layup, then another steal and layup by Franklin helped seal the 68-52 win for the Warriors and the tournament championship. Lamar led West Point with 21 points in the win. Shelton added 19 points and Chapman posted 12. Both of West Point's varsity teams will be back in action against Clements at Wallace State on January 2nd. And that wraps up sports for today. After the break, we'll bring you 4 stories in under 4 minutes, including registration details for youth sports with Cullman Parks and Rec, Tradition Bank's New Year's Eve celebration, and a new bungee fitness experience in town. We'll return right after this message. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Cullman Park's Recreation and Sports Tourism is now accepting registrations for youth softball, t-ball, and baseball. Sign-ups are open through February 13th for children ages 3 to 12. Practices will kick off in March with 2 sessions each week on Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday afternoons. Games are scheduled during the weekdays throughout April and May. For more information, visit the Cullman Park's Recreation and Sports Tourism Athletics Facebook page or register online at cullmanrecreation.recdesk.com. Up next, Traditions Bank in downtown Cullman is hosting a New Year's Eve celebration on Tuesday, December 31st from 6 p.m. until midnight. The festivities will take place in the parking lot of the bank's main branch at 109 2nd Avenue Northwest on U.S. Highway 31. Traditions Bank Vice President Kelsey Butler says, "It's a family-friendly block party to celebrate the new year. We'll have live music, inflatables, and food trucks with some complimentary food vouchers. Guests can enjoy free vouchers for coffee and food from local vendors, including Alabama Mud Coffee. There will be 6 food trucks, live music, bounce houses, and more." And in other news, Turn and Burn Bungee Fitness held an open house on Saturday, December 28th, offering demonstrations of their bungee fitness classes, showcasing their new fitness apparel line, and celebrating the opening of their beverage bar, Warehouse Nutrition. Owner Rhonda Haigmore welcomed guests and introduced the instructors. With a background in healthcare and years of studying bungee fitness, Haigmore says, "Bungee fitness offers a variety of benefits, making it an exciting and effective workout for people of all fitness levels. Benefits include low impact on joints, full body engagement, improved balance and coordination, and confidence building." The instructors performed a demonstration led by Bailey Gray, giving guests insight in what to expect in a class and how to safely set up the bungees. All participants are required to complete a demo class before joining a full bungee class, and demo classes begin on January 2nd. Single class prices start at $20 per visit, with package options available for those interested in making bungee fitness a part of their weekly routine. Currently, classes can be scheduled through the MindBody app, but Turn and Burn expects to launch their own app at the beginning of the new year. They also plan to offer dance fitness and bar classes beginning early in 2025. Turn and Burn Fitness is located at 110 First Avenue Northeast. And finally, Alabama farmers can prepare for the upcoming growing season by attending the 2025 Alabama Row Crops Short Course scheduled for January 21st and 22nd at the Auburn University Research and Innovation Campus in Huntsville. The Alabama Cooperative Extension System and Auburn University's College of Agriculture are partnering to offer producers a comprehensive event focused on current market conditions, farm practice improvements, and increasing profitability. Arrows Francisco, an Alabama Extension grain crops agronomist, says faculty, specialists, and agents are working together to provide relevant research and information. He explains, the 2025 Row Crops Short Course will bring highly qualified speakers to cover different hot topics that are of great interest to farmers. These include commodity prices, best management practices to manage risk, nutrient management, cotton and grain crop updates, deer damage management, economical pest control methods, and much more. Registration is free through January 12th, and after that date, a $40 fee applies. To register, visit aces.edu/go/rowcropshortcourse. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message.
Step into Cullman, where local heroes and community spirit shine. Introducing Community Matters Magazine from the Cullman Tribune, your guide to inspiring tales and community spirit. Celebrate our local champions and dive into the festivities at Christ Kindle Market. Feel the season's cheer and discover stories that inspire. Community Matters Magazine. Connect with your community. Find your free issue at these locations or download a copy online.
Welcome back. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week as we turn to obituaries. Herschel Allen Lloyd, 73 of Cullman, passed away on Thursday, December 26th. Funeral service for Mr. Lloyd will be at 10 a.m. on Tuesday, December 31st at Sacred Heart Church, with burial at Sacred Heart Cemetery. Visitation will be held today from 6:15 until 7:30 p.m., with a rosary to follow at 7:30 at Sacred Heart Church. George Wendell Roden, 88 of Cullman, passed away on Friday, December 27th. Funeral service for Mr. Roden will be held today at 1 p.m. at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home, with burial at Etha Baptist Cemetery. Visitation was held Sunday at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home. Bobby June Murphy Duke, 90 of Cullman, passed away on Tuesday, December 24th. A memorial service for Ms. Duke will be announced at a later date. Alan Douglas Maddox, 76 of Union Grove, passed away on Saturday, December 28th. Funeral service for Mr. Maddox will be at 12:30 p.m. on Thursday, January 2nd at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home, with burial at Union Hill Cemetery. Visitation will be from 11:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. on Thursday, January 2nd at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home. Virginia Sellers Hollis, 83 of Hansville, passed away on Saturday, December 28th. Funeral service for Ms. Hollis will be at 11 a.m. on Tuesday, December 31st at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will follow the service at Fairview West Cemetery. The family will welcome friends for visitation today at Hansville Funeral Home from 5 until 8 p.m. Brady Hollis Graves, 90 of Hansville, passed away on Saturday, December 28th. Funeral service for Mr. Graves will be at 2 p.m. on Tuesday, December 31st at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will follow the service at Hopewell Cemetery. The family will welcome friends for visitation on Tuesday from 11:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. Visitation for Irene Patricia Giron will be held today at Moss Service Funeral Home beginning at 12:30 p.m., followed by funeral service at 2 p.m. And that finishes up obituaries for today. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now, let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today, we might see some patchy fog before 9 a.m., but afterward, it'll start off mostly cloudy and then gradually become sunny with a high of around 62. Tonight, there's a slight 20% chance of showers after midnight, and expect increasing clouds with temperatures dipping to around 50. Tomorrow, we'll have partly sunny skies with a high near 58. Tomorrow night, it'll be mostly cloudy with a low of around 36. And that wraps up another edition of Cullman Today. We appreciate you sharing your morning with us, and remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m., but until then, I'm Dustin Isom with Cullman Today, wishing you a great Monday, Cullman.